Welcome to another beautiful day in Mexico, to an unnamed beach I promise to keep secret. As you can see, there's no one out here but us. So let's get started. Today we're going to spend our time on our feet warming up, and we're going to go into statics and make that body strong again. So let's get that heart pumping. Hopefully you've done your 20-minute walk already. It's better to do it before the session. If you haven't, you got to do your 20-minute walk right after. You also have a minimum of 128 ounces of water that you're bringing in today. 100 ounces if you're tiny. Otherwise, 128. All right, let's start our warm-up. Now, per usual, make sure you're next to a palm tree or a wall if that's more convenient for you. This way, if we get off balance, no big deal. We just catch ourselves. And it's good to have that anyway, just to keep you relaxed. All right, let's start our warm-up. And the first thing we're going to do is we put the right leg out, left hand out. There we go. Keeping it going. The warm-ups are just about getting blood everywhere, getting the heart pumping it. There we go. Little bit longer. And again, be right by a wall, especially starting out at first. This way I could hoot, whatever it takes. Stay comfortable. We're going to keep it up for another 30 seconds. Keep it going. There it is. Oh, it's a nice one today. Couple more. And shake that one off. All right, we're going to continue to throw the hands and the feet. And we send one up, one back, one up, one back. There's where we are. Now remember this, don't beat yourself up. If we miss a grab, we miss a grab. No big deal. It'll come up eventually. It's still all warming up. Just getting blood everywhere. There, I missed a grab right there. No big deal. Another 10 seconds. Keeping that posture in and perfect. One more each side. Oh, shake that off. A little wiggle. Nice. Now, anytime you need a drink of water, go right for it. Anytime you need to back off, let everything recover, do it. We'll be moving the whole session today and going into statics. Nice. Let's get back on it. We're still warming up. We're gonna do just the opposite. One leg goes forward, the other goes back. This is a good one to do facing the wall directly. There you go. Keeping that balance. Keeping that corset. There it is. No big movements, just getting blood everywhere. We're by a wall. Ah, there you go, the warm-up. Sometimes my whole workout's just a warm-up. Keeping it going, keeping it going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shaking that one off. There you go. We're gonna wake up the feet. We're gonna wake up the ankles and the knees a bit. And we're gonna do that with a little twist and shout, again, right next to the wall. So let me show you what this looks like. We just twist and shout. My heels come up a bit, my hips do the turning. Heels up, hips turning. Ooh, digging into the sand here a bit. There you go, the heels come up and the hips turn. The twist and shout. Nice. There we go. Give you another angle. Dig some new holes in the dirt. There you go. Make these hip turns nice and dramatic. Big hip turn, big hip turn. We got a little bit. We got a little bit. There you go. 10, 9, 8, 7. My core sits together. My heels are up and my hips are turning. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shaking that one off too. Grab a little water if you need it. Nice. We're gonna keep it opening. You can do this one facing the wall. So we pull back the right hand and send back the right foot. We get a nice wrist and forearm and calf and heel opener. And we put this to a pace. We've done this one. Keeping it up. Give you another view. There it is. I'm making sure that heel goes back to open up the calf. Stepping far enough back that the heel doesn't plant so easy. And I'm opening up wrists. There it is. There it is. Nice warm up. Let the body feel good. Remember to breathe out. Breathe it all out every once in a while. All right, keeping it up, opening everything. Little bit longer. Feels good, because it is good. And shake that one off too. We got more, we got more. We're gonna get the blood pumped everywhere before we go into our statics. Our body's gonna be nice and ready. Breathe out, take your time to catch your breath. Again, you can even push pause and continue once you've caught. Otherwise, let's keep moving. Let's keep getting the body nice and warm. But recoveries are important. If you find yourself having to step back, push pause and step back. No big deal. All right, let's open up the shoulders, get some blood to the upper body, and practice our struts. So let me show you what this is gonna look like. Old school PE circles. We go about as high as the head, but no lower than the armpits. So this is what we're doing, back and forth, forth and back, about as high as the head, but no lower than the armpits. And while we're doing that, preferably while we're by the wall, we're walking up and down the wall, just bringing up the knee and turning. You just keep pacing in place. There it is. There we go. We keep going. Let those shoulders heat up. We keep it moving. 15 seconds. We keep going. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice, we're getting some blood to the shoulders too. Shaking that off. We're gonna bring the legs through it a bit. For our first, this is more like a static in motion that you're gonna see here. Best that we have our hand on the wall to start, or if you just end up needing to. Otherwise, we bring up our guard, our posture's perfect, we base on one leg, and remember the wall's here, it's wherever you need it. We bring up the knee, and we're kicking. Holding that balance, using that wall if we need to. Keep that knee high, try to keep the guard up, and we're just kicking. You can adjust from your bottom foot. If you're wobbling and have to catch your balance, adjust from the bottom foot, or just put that leg down. Just put it down real quick. Let me show you what this might look like, and no harm, no foul. You might be pulling up and you can't kick, you're grabbing the wall. You can't even raise just yet. You're going a little all over and you're grabbing the wall. Keep it up. Another 20 seconds is best you got. Let some flames hit the leg. Use that wall. Drop that foot. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, shake that off. Strut that around. That might require a pause for some of you. That is all right. Let's recover that. That can heat up the quad. That can heat up the foot or the ankle. Can heat up the shoulders. You don't know where you're going to feel that one, but I'm willing to bet wherever you felt it, you also felt it in that quad. All right. Let all that air out. All right, we got a whole nother leg. So now we pull up the other knee. Same thing. Stand tall, stand with strong posture, the core sits in, then bring up the guard, then bring up the knee, and focusing on one spot might be your best bet. The wall's here if you need it, and we're kicking. We're just kicking, holding our balance, using the wall when we need, putting that foot down if we need. Otherwise, do all your balance adjustments. Embrace the wobble. There we go, there we go. Embrace the wobble, put the foot down a lot, catch yourself a lot. Remember, it's almost all in the corset. Little longer. There you go. Feel that burn. Embrace it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Feeling that? Feeling that. All right. Let's get one more warm up on our feet before we head down and start our planks. All right. So the next warm up on our feet, we're going to get some blood to the butt, more blood to the legs, more blood to the shoulders. Now how we're going to do that is we stand wide. The feet can point out a bit. We bring our butt, we're pushing our butt back until our bodies drop. We scoop under, we come up. Let me give you a side profile. Butt goes back, it goes back, it keeps going back until we're down, and then the arms scoop around. Butt goes back, not down. We end up coming down because our butt goes back. Butt goes back until we're down. My core sits nice and tight. Belly button pulled in. Butt goes back until we're down. Let's keep it up. Feels good. There you go, doing your best to get that rhythm. Grace is power. Let's do 2 more. Here's 1. Here's 2. Oh yeah. Let's meet on the ground and work our way back up. We got some statics. All right, here we go. We're gonna press through these as hard as we can. We're gonna go and come out of them for a minute as we need. So we're gonna start off in plank. Plank is from the elbows. The elbows are directly under the shoulders. Directly under the shoulders. Palms are down. Butt comes up just a hair higher than the shoulder blades, and we squeeze the corset from all around. We're in plank. Squeezing the corset, and we ride it out. My toes are supporting. My butt's just a hair higher than my shoulder blades. Pull in that belly button. You gotta come out, come out. Also, if you feel this in the lower back, send the butt up a little higher. Don't feel it in the lower back. Come down until you feel it in the abs. Don't let the hips come lower than the shoulders. Butt's just above the shoulder blades. We're pulling in our belly button. When we need to come out of it, we drop the knees. And if we feel it in our lower back, we move the butt up. Stick with it as long as you can and drop out of it when you need to. And come right back in. We still got a little bit of time. There you go, pulling in that belly button. Come out of it, go back into it. Whatever you gotta do. Lift the butt, drop the knees. The attempt is what's important. Attempt the plank. We got a little bit longer here. Do as best you can for as long as you can. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh yeah. Shake that one out. Shake it out. Shake it out. Now, if you notice, statics don't really jack your heart rate up too much, so we'll be going into the next ones pretty quick. We're gonna exhaust that as well, and the next one we're gonna do is push-up pose. Now, if push-up pose is a little rough, On those wrists and fingers, we might have too tight a wrists. Here's push-up pose. Butt's the same, a little bit higher than the shoulder blades behind you, but you might feel that in the wrists. So in this case, you can put something under the wrist, roll your towel up, roll your mat up a little bit, put the mat or the towel, the books, or whatever you're using to prop up the palms a bit, and let the fingers hang. So let the mat prop your palms up. That'll give you a little breathing room. There's also a big indicator. You start opening up these wrists. All right, and we go to push-up pose, 1 minute. Butt's about a little higher than the shoulder blades. If we got to come out of it, we drop the knees. The palms are directly under your shoulders, and we're holding. We just hold. Let it roast, let it roast. If this is hurting the wrists, prop your mat under the palms. Prop a towel under the palms, whatever it takes. There you go. We feel it in the lower back. That just means we send the butt up a little higher. Even if it's incorrect, we can go up a little higher if we feel it in the lower back. Otherwise, just embrace the sizzle. Here we go. Here we go. Gut it out a bit, put up with a little bit of pain. Remember, come out of it if you need to. Drop the knees. Take a breath. We're going for a whole minute. It doesn't mean you got it. Recover and come back into it if you've dropped out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, shake that one out as well. Shake that one out as well. We got some abs to torture, so let's get to those. We're gonna go into something called boat pose. Why? It's because we shape our bodies a little like a boat. So we can start all the way from the back or seated. I'm gonna start from seated right here. And we bend our knees. We sit upright. My arms are out, karate chop style. And lock the core and lean back till the feet are up. We're in boat pose. We got a whole minute. It's all done through the corset. You can feel the wobble. You'll probably drop your legs a few times, or maybe you're right in it and just killing it right now. Whatever. Pull the shoulder blades back, karate chop those hands, pull in that belly button, lift those heels. Let me give you another view. There we are. Let it roast. We got a whole minute. Focus through these. They can burn, they can really burn. There we go, there we go. Let it roast. Go, here we go. All from the corset. Come out of it if you need to. Otherwise, stick with it. Go through the burn a bit. Pulling that belly button in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh boy. Feeling that burn? That's good, that's good. Let's keep it down on the ground. We're gonna get a little more in. We got just a couple more. They're both gonna last a minute and they're both gonna burn. So, we're in tabletop. We send our right heel back. Let me show you a little better. We send our right heel back. We don't wanna point our toe. We wanna pull up our toe and drive the heel back. This engages the butt muscle a little bit more. We're also going to karate chop the hand in front of us, and we're gonna hold for a whole minute. Now, looking straight down at the ground. That's going to align the spine a bit better for you. Pull that corset in. Let that heel come high behind you. Let the bicep come up by your ear. This is our pose. Give you another angle. My nose is pointed right at the ground. And we got a whole minute. Let it light up, pulling that belly button up into the torso. There you go, fight through it. This is good to fight through the burns on these ones. This isn't bad for the joints. Now, if something's tough on your knee, you can put some padding under the knee. Remember, make these as comfortable as possible. Double up your mat, throw a towel under it, whatever you got. Keep it up, keep it up. Go. We still got roasting time. Keep it roasting. Here it is. Breathe out. Lock the core. Keep everything high. Oh, good, good. Let it roast. Let it roast. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Woo! Let that burn, let that burn. We got a whole nother side. All right, shaking that off. Maybe you want a little pad under your knee for that one. Maybe your wrist is a little tight and you need to prop that palm up a little bit for this next side. Those are all things you can do. But let's go into the next side, shall we? Again, we drive the heel back, not the toe. We lift our hand, we karate chop it and bring the bicep up to our ear. And we just chill out here and roast. We got a minute. Another angle. Let it roast, let it roast. Line that neck up, look at the ground. There you go. And we're pressing that heel back. We karate chop the hand. It's up by our ear, and we just freeze, locking our corset and pulling in that belly button. Let it roast. A little bit longer. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah. All right, good work. We've done it, we've done it. Good work showing up. Hit that walk if you haven't before this session. Remember, hit that 20-minute walk before the session, preferably. If you haven't done it before, then you do it right now. Bring on that water all day, 128 ounces or 100 ounces if you're tiny. All right, have a good one.